Anywho, all right, you guys, welcome to the Sunday Social Mic, Nate the Blogger. Okay, now let me prepare you for this because Nate always drops words of wisdom. So he likely has something that he has been feeling and he wants to say. Our other rule though, Nate, because Nate has a lot inside, he's a visionary, is 1 piece or 5 minutes. So that is the time limit. All right, y'all welcome Nate to the stage.
It's good to be back here again after a long, long day. So without further ado, let me not waste time. I'm going to give this to my girlfriend. So time is the indefinite continued progress of events in the past, the present, and the future regarded as a whole.
Right.
A couple months ago was January 1. And usually when it's January 1 or December 31st, we're all hyped up, we're energized, we're ready to kick the year into high gear. But what happens after the first couple months? It just seems to me that since January 1 came, the fire, the passion, the energy that we had towards the beginning of the year somehow went missing. The reason for that is because if we're being honest with ourselves, oh my. If we're being honest with ourselves, some of us have already failed our New Year's resolutions and we're already in mid-April. Mid-April. What have you been doing this whole time? Ecclesiastes 3:1 says that there's a time for every event under the heavens, right? Yeah. So that means that your time is so precious. How many of you live by a calendar or a planner? Sometimes. That's so important because the more time you waste not being proactive, the farther off into the future you push your goals and the lesser the quality of life you'll be able to live. So, I was just thinking that this would be a perfect time to address time again, since there's only 2 weeks left in this month, and then there's 7 months left in 2018. 7 months. Sunday Social, we have to start asking ourselves, am I making the most of every opportunity, or am I just wasting my breath? We're on borrowed time. How many of you know we're on borrowed time? Things are happening every day. There was just a shooting at YouTube 2 weeks ago. We're living on borrowed time. If I'm not mistaken, James 4:13 answers this question. It says, to you who say today or tomorrow, we're going to go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry out business, make a profit. You don't know what will happen when? Tomorrow. What is your life? It says your life is a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. That means you're here today, gone tomorrow. Don't waste time. There's only 7 months left. I've already accomplished some of my resolutions. I got me a new job. My speaking career is taking off. Wow. Thanks to Bikers and Baristas and Sunday Social. And next month, I'll be going to New York for the very first time. Any New Yorkers in here? Please tell me that there's one place I have to visit in New York. By the way, I'm going to Broadway. I'm sorry. I'll be in Manhattan for a week, just chilling and getting to know the city. But anyway.
Because he only works 3 days a week.
That's true. I only work 2 days a week. But still, back to the point. Oh my goodness, like, you're on borrowed time. What do you think God is up there thinking when we're down here wasting our borrowed time, thinking that will always have a tomorrow. You won't. You could walk out this door and get hit by the car. You could walk out this door and 5 minutes later you get into an accident. That's how serious time is. The more time you waste, the less quality of life you live. Whereas if you make the most of your time, you'll have a better existence. Last point. This is also why there's another verse, Psalm 93, that says, teach us to number our days so that we may present to you a heart of wisdom. But if you're not numbering your days, chances are your days are numbering you. Present to him a heart of wisdom. Because when you plan and you prepare and you put into action anything you want to accomplish, by faith, because without faith it's impossible to please God. Amen?
Amen.
By faith, if you plan and prepare and execute, then you will be successful.
Amen.
Plan accordingly, walk in excellence, don't waste time. God bless.